This is question 9 from the Mod 5 Higher Paper 1 in November 2010. We've got to solve some simultaneous equations. We are not allowed just to guess our answer, we've got to show our proper working out. First off, I'm just going to write the equations down again. I've got this first equation, 2y equals x plus 6. I'm going to call that equation number 1. And the second equation I've got is y equals 2x take away 3, and I'm going to call that equation 2. Usually with simultaneous equations it's really good if you can get the same amount of x's or the same amount of y's, and it doesn't usually matter which you do. So if I doubled everything on this line here, if I doubled equation 2, I would get 2y's, 4x, and over here I'd have a minus 6. So that's what I'm going to do. I'm going to do equation 2, and I'm going to times it by 2, and that will give me 2 lots of y, 4 lots of x, and this, instead of being minus 3, will be minus 6. So that's equation 2, but a slightly different version of it. I'm going to call it 2a. Now I'm going to write equation 1 down underneath it, just so my new equation 2 and my equation 1 are next to each other, and that's all I'm going to look at now. I'm going to not work at the moment with the rest of the question. The idea is that once you've got the same number of y's, the same amount of y's, if you now do a taking away between these two lines, so what I'm going to do is the top line take away the bottom line. So I'm doing equation 2a take away equation 1. The y's will disappear altogether. Let's just run through that. I'm doing top line take away the bottom line, and I'm doing it column by column. 2y take away 2y is no y's, just 0. 4x take away 1x is 3x, and minus 6 take away 6 is minus 12. So I've got a new equation now. I can forget about everything else for a minute. I've got this new equation, and I've got to find out what x is. 3 lots of something take away 12 is nothing. Well, the answer is 4, because 3 fours take away 12 is going to be nothing. So I can see from there that x is equal to 4. If you don't want to make that jump just like that, the equation we had was this. If you add 12 to both sides, you get this equation. 12 is 3x. 3 lots of what are 12? 3 lots of 4's. So we get the same answer. Now I know that x is equal to 4. That's an important bit of my answer. That will go down here. I now need to find out what y is going to be. So I go back up to one of the equations they printed, and I've got to find out what y is. Well, that's the best one to use, because that tells me what y is. It's 2 lots of x take away 3. And I know now that x is 4. So y will be 2 lots of 4 take away 3. 2 lots of 4 is 8, and 8 take away 3 is 5. So my final answer, as well as my x is equal to 4, will be y equals to 5. And that's that question complete. Now, once complete, you can actually check your answer to this. We've just used this equation here. If you just look at the other printed equation, they say 2y, which is 2 lots of 5, which is 10, equals x plus 6. And x we worked out to be 4, so that's 4 plus 6. If this statement you get here is correct, if it's true, you know you have your answer right for the question. If this statement wasn't true, like if I had 10 equals 11, which isn't true, then my answer would be wrong. But you can always check your answers on those questions.